With high school sports on hiatus, some schools are using this time to bring in some fresh faces to lead their programs. Now, one of those schools is Central Catholic, which recently made 2 new coaching hires. Just this past week, the Irish welcomed home one of their own, hiring 98 grad Erica Haney as their new head girls basketball coach. Haney led the Irish to the state semifinals as a player before going on to win a national championship at Notre Dame. Now, after a brief career playing pro ball, she turned to coaching and comes to Central Catholic following 3 years as the Director of Player Development at Ohio State. She sat down virtually with our own Notre Dame alum, Alex Wilcox, to talk about her return to the Glass City.
Congrats on the new job, taking over as girls basketball coach at Central Catholic, your alma mater, a homecoming for you. So tell me, why did you want to take this job and come home to Central Catholic?
Oh man, there's a bunch of reasons. Number one, I think I'm just really passionate about grassroots basketball. Like, I loved coaching and teaching when I was in Florida before I got to Ohio State. I knew at some point I would return. When Central came open, I was like, oh man, because the job had been filled for 12 years. I know Corey was there for 12 years, so I was like, man, if I don't take this job now, it probably won't open back up for a while, because Central is the place that you go and you stay. So it was just a really good opportunity for me. Actually, I had a really good time because I was actually thinking about, the next 1 or 2 years, getting back into it.
What stands out to you about your time as a student at Central Catholic?
I would say the biggest thing was the foundation. I think getting there gave me a lot of discipline, a lot of drive, just gave me the basic foundation that I needed, to attend Notre Dame, whether it came to academics in the classroom, being really serious about academics and basketball. Coach Baylor, he was a disciplinarian. I remember the first practice that he kicked me out of. I was like, hey, I don't get kicked out. I'm the best player. You don't kick me out. So it was just, maturity things that I needed, that and development things that I got when I was there that really kind of prepared me to go, to Notre Dame and be successful there. So I'm very, very thankful for the opportunity that I had there. There's so much to learn.
For the players that you haven't gotten to meet yet, what should they expect from you as a coach?
Ooh, well, I am very intense. So I think that's one thing that, I think they'll grow to love it, So I guess one of my biggest pillars, if you want to call it that, is to build relationships, to let them know what their role is and let them know, how they're involved. I want everybody that's going to be on my team and my program will have a role, and they will have expectations to fulfill those roles. So I think that's important. So having a relationship with everyone, kind of getting to know them, because I don't think you can really teach or coach anyone that you don't know. Getting to know their goals and what they want out of the whole thing. So I think, those 2 things are pretty much important. But on the court, I think I'm really intense. I'm very passionate about what I do. Being that it's Central and it's so personal to me, like, I'm going to be getting after it. I'm going to have really high demands. And I think it's not necessarily, and I think, just putting those kind of demands on them on the court, and hoping that it can kind of translate, in the classroom, in their, whatever they want to go after, just kind of giving them that kind of just push to be better in everything, to be a professional in everything, and just to strive to be the best at whatever it is that you want to do.
Haney is already a member of the Central Athletic Hall of Fame and is also a 2020 inductee into the Ohio Basketball Hall of Fame.